Are you curious by nature? I'm not, or I wasn't. And I realized it was actually a skill I could develop. I spent about 15, 16 years in marketing before I moved into sales. And I quickly realized that curiosity was a skill that I didn't have that I needed to develop. I could see it was serving other salespeople well. So what I did was I started to talk to myself before meetings, like consciously. Okay, be curious, focus on other people. I would practice on friends and family, and still do, right? Uh, I've tried to foster a wonderment in how things work. So over time, I've definitely developed this skill. I'm more curious than ever. Some areas at the time that really made it more satisfying in work and life were cold calling. Just doing that research on the account of the prospect ahead of time, being curious about it, how that business worked or how that role functioned, made that effort more satisfying. Having a conversation with anybody in the organization, whether it was a gatekeeper, admin, or the actual buyer or an end user, anyone, and learning anything was interesting. And it would fill in a bigger picture there. Discovery meetings, there's a real tone shift. When you're curious, you change your mannerisms and you really focus on the other person as opposed to what your goals are. So when you have this curiosity about how things work at that organization or what they're doing, people do respond differently to you. And this is all carried over into life. That whenever I meet someone new, if that where I used to have to turn that curiosity gene on, it would happen. It now happens automatically, and I find it really fascinating to talk to other people and learn about their world, and they really appreciate it. People like to share things about themselves. So I'm curious. The question is, are you? I'm curious. Are you curious by nature, or is it a skill you developed? For me, I think it's a skill I developed fairly well into my career. Thanks.